I'll have you stand at the end of this yellow line over here, and you'll turn and face the line, okay? So I'll demonstrate and explain everything to you. I'll ask if you have any questions, and then I'll have you participate, okay? So the first thing I would like you to do, you're going to place your left foot at the end of that yellow line. And then I would like you to place your right foot directly in front of your left foot with your heels and toes touching, just like how I'm standing. And then try to keep your arms down to your side, okay? I'd like you to stand like this until I tell you to begin. Do you understand?
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No, I'm a little bit nervous just because of the situation, but...
Do the best that you can. Do you understand the exercise before you get started? Anything you'd like me to clarify?
No.
All right, so if you're able to get into that starting position, make sure your right foot is in front of your left foot, okay? Just like how I'm standing.
Yes.
And you may begin from that, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it was 9. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, just like how I demonstrated. All right, so I have one more exercise for you. You don't have to worry about the line. You can stand just where you're at. That should be great, okay? So I'll have you stand with your feet together, arms down to your side, okay? I'd like you to stand like that until I tell you to begin. Do you understand?
Okay.
When I tell you to begin, you're just going to raise either foot, whichever one you feel most comfortable with, okay? It's going to look like just like this. I'd like you to keep your foot approximately 6 inches off the ground, parallel with the ground, legs straight, arms down to your side. You're going to look down at your foot. I'd like you to count out loud, 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop. If you happen to drop your foot like this, which I don't want you to do, raise that same foot back up and continue counting where you left off, 1004, 1005, and so on, okay? While you're doing this, I don't want you to hop, sway, or use your arms for balance, okay?
I'm really bad at balance, but okay.
Do the best that you can, okay?
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012. Can I do the other foot now?
Just make sure you raise that same foot, just like how I demonstrated.
1014, 1015, 1016, 1017, 1018.
Stop! All right, so my questions are very direct, okay? I'd like to ask you some questions prior to me pulling you over, okay? Before I ask you any of those questions, I do need to advise you of your rights, okay? So you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you. You can decide any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of those rights I've explained to you? Having those rights in mind, would you like to speak with me? Okay, so what I'd like you to do is face that windshield for me, okay? Just place your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for driving under the influence.